you're just going to have to hold it till we get to Florida.
Are we there yet?
Quit hitting your sister.
Mommy's looking at me.
Well, you just keep your hands to yourself and you stay on that side of the chair.
Mommy's still looking at me.
You can't be arrested by just looking at somebody.
Oh, what a beautiful morning in the Pacific Northwest. Here we are again, and I'm still alive.
Barefoot didn't catch up to you, huh?
Not yet.
Top of this beautiful day to you there, neighbor Cos.
Yeah, right back at you. And our other neighbor Mikey's wishes didn't come true either. Here I am, I'm still alive.
You didn't get a hysterectomy?
He was wishing me to drop over dead the other night.
Is that where they remove your history?
Yeah, kind of like wisdom teeth.
That's where they remove your wisdom, right?
You got 10?
Well, lucky for me, I'm dumb. Removed.
It's all by instinct, right?
No, I always thought I inherited it.
And the scalded cat can run.
I'm excited. I got me a new air filter for my shop vac.
You can have one of them in there that you rinse out and reuse, like foam?
No.
Paper, huh?
It's a pleated paper filter.
Imagine using that on wet dry, right?
Well, that's what it is. It's a wet dry vac, and yeah.
You're making tea.
You take the filter out when you suck water.
Oh, that's what the girls over here didn't do. So the shop vac sitting out in front in the rain. Maintenance. You know how the maintenance men are. Fuck, I fixed that yesterday.
Well, usually the reason why they leave tools out in the rain is because they're not their tools.
I was told they were cleaning them.
I love women working with my tools.
I like it when they speak into my microphone. Did it all for the nookie, the nookie.
Oh, I feel surprised today, man. I think summer is almost over.
Audio check 1, check 2, breaker.
Oh, we got another week in the run. Hell, yesterday it seemed like it was about 84 over here. Humidity was crazy.
Yeah, it got up there, didn't it?
Supposed to be warm today.
Good thing I got AC.
Check 1, 2, 45 kilo got down.
Sit in my little gypsy house with the ACs running.
So I plugged this ICOM IC21 base station. I plugged it into the wall. This fucking power plug went like a fuse. Puff of smoke, man. It didn't blow the breaker, though. I was welding and on fire all at once. Got one of these weird AC to DC plug, multi-port plugs that plugs into the back of the radio. I don't know if I can duplicate this thing. Clean old radio though for FM. It's an FM transceiver, it says. It looks like it only got like 14 channels in it though.
One happy shot back right there.
He got rid of his asthma, huh?
She's a sucking now.
Alright, they finally named a hurricane after me. Hurricane Larry.
Alright, you're a Larry too?
Yeah, just like Dirtman's Larry, isn't he?
Yep. Tell you what, plug this thing up, Sky. I was sucking cobwebs out of my garage in here, man. I got, 15 years of fabricating shit and living in here, and dogs and cats and things, so, yeah, it was not good.
Oh, man, it's almost Halloween. You gotta leave them decorations up.
They plugged that filter right the fuck up.
Was there anything moving when you opened it up?
Oh yeah, I sucked up plenty. Little daddy long legs and moss and shit.
You got your very own patent zoo going on. Hello, Captain Caffeine, way up there in the big city. I'm looking at you.
Good morning, Sky. Good morning there, Lost Cause.
Right back at you, Caffeine.
Don't you just hate it when you lose your last marijuana pipe screen? But the lucky thing was this morning I fucking stepped on it. Ow, I found it.
Oh, I don't use screens. I'm thinking, speaking of marijuana, I'm going to go sit out there and make a fire and drink some coffee and smoke some grass. I'll be back.
Roger, I'm burning up currency. Captain, you remember TJ, right?
Remember what? Say it again. We had a little solar flare right when you were talking.
TJ, you remember TJ?
Oh yeah. I think I used to get some weed. I used to get weed from him every now and then.
Yeah, I lived with him. We rented a couple of apartments together and lumped trucks together. It'd be funny. I'd be sitting there watching TV and he'd come rolling in. Well, he'd pull out a big old bag of weed. He goes, worked all day for that. Unloaded a semi-truck for this. And now we're just going to set it on fire.
So he used to go unload the trucks for weed, right? That's how he paid for his weed?
Yeah, we used to lump trucks together down there at Alexander Cold Storage.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember that.
He'd sit at one end of the parking lot, and I'd sit at the other end of the parking lot, and there's only two entrances. And any lumper that came around, well, you know how lumpers go. I watched him take his Walter PPK. Bracky came up to the window bitching at us because we sold his truck, which we didn't. We were there first. And he's fucking yapping at TJ through the window, and we're in there smoking pot, right? TJ reached underneath the seat of his van and fucking pokes the barrel of that gun, right? And the dude broke a tooth out right in his mouth. Well, needless to say, we had to go because the cops were on their way after that.
Yeah, Ted.
Poke your butt in the mouth. I fucking still remember that. Sitting in the passenger side of his van getting stoned going, wow, that's gonna suck. We better go now. That's part of the reason they threw all of us lumpers out, independent lumpers out, and went and got a service there. No more brawling in the parking lot over trucks. Me and him rented a fucking rundown apartment in ghetto up there on 260th and Pack Highway. We were the only white boys in the fucking whole place. Then the black people there, though, they respected us because it was like nobody got away with nothing in that. We'd be yelling at people for smoking crack in the parking lot when we come home and just cleaning up our hood, man. They called us crazy white boys.
I don't think there's any of them left in that neighborhood anymore now. Good morning, Captain Sky, Trailer Park. Good morning, ladies. Morning time, Trailer Park.
He's the roommate where we got the idea for the bitchy black lady across the fence. Go get a universal TV remote. Have fun with your neighbors.
Morning, Ringer. Good morning, Ringer.
Morning, right back, by golly.
Sit on the couch with his pumped Pelican pistol. That was hard to say this morning. And fucking shoot crows out the roof of the neighbor's apartment building, and we called it couch hunting. But the universal remote for the bitchy neighbor, that was fun stuff, man. She went and bought a new TV set and we had to change the code. She finally moved. She thought the shit was fucking haunted. You could hear her talking to her friends.
So that's pretty good right there.
Had some kids in the backyard there playing, and we were couch hunting one day. Popped a crow and it was tumbling down the fucking roof and landed in the yard, and these kids are like, Mom, what's wrong with this bird? Flopping around there. Whoops, didn't get a clean shot of that one. That was the same apartment that I was fucking around with my 12-gauge shotgun with the exposed hammer, and I was trying to get the ejection spring to work to kick the bullet out, you know, when you jacked it off. Well, my thumb slipped off the fucking trigger, and I blasted a hole through the fucking door.
You gotta be careful, man.
Good thing the Avon lady wasn't out there.
It was the front door to my bedroom, blasted. It was birdshot. Then I'm sitting there in a cloud of smoke. The TJ walks up. He opens up the door from the side and looks at me and goes, "What are you doing?" Damn it. Not one hoodlum in the neighborhood there heard that round go off either. Not even the neighbor upstairs.
That's gotta suck.
It's kind of fun living there though, because my bedroom was the next door with the laundry room. Well, one night I'm sound asleep and I get woke up to a thump. I'm sitting here listening to and there's fucking people talking in the laundry room at 2 a.m. That is supposed to be closed, so you gotta put your boots on and go scurry the cockroaches out of there, you know, you flip the light on, they're hovering around the crack pipe, and what the fuck are you doing? You know? You can't have that kind of shit in your neighborhood. You gotta be, well, like Gladys Kravitz.
You chased them out, huh?
Oh yeah, you know, they're like cockroaches when you flip the light on, they're hovering around the big lighter. And you walk in. What are you doing? They hate that. One sentence. What are you doing? It burns in their head. They never came back. Just, you know. You don't care where you go, but you ain't smoking that shit in my neighborhood. It brings crime.
Are you really scared of when you said that? That word is really strong.
What are you doing? Now, wait a minute. We're not responsible for our actions nowadays. They didn't fucking know what they were doing. Just moving it down the road.
Man, this coffee is good this morning. Oh, wow.
I'll tell you what, though, I never got nothing stolen out of any of my cars while it was there. I leave the fucking keys in it, and they got to the point, the neighbors, they start looking out for each other. Because we'd be out in the freaking parking lot. What are you guys doing? Smoking crack in the fucking parking lot?
Yeah. Get out of here, you puke.
Well, they lived there, you know, and we tried to, give them a clue about crime, illegal drugs, hand in hand, Well, they finally took it out of respect, not smoke the crack in the parking lot no more. They did it in the house. Crazy white boys.
You think so?
Oh yeah, they see me especially around hunting season, rolling in and out of there with gun cases and camoed up. And, yeah. You kind of get respect when you see, they see you camoed up in the city carrying gun cases.
When you said crazy white boy, you sound racist. What do you got against white people, man?
Well, me and TJ were the only two white people that lived in that freaking apartment complex. Crazy white boys. Kind of like the floating pepper in the water thing where you or you put salt on it and you know how that all disperses.
Uh-huh.
The landlord loved us, man. We went around, there was no lights in the parking lot, right? So we took out of our own pocket money and put in thread lamps on the corner of the buildings, man, made the freaking parking lot like daylight. Well, the landlord slash owner, man, he liked us for that. Man, you guys are cool, man. Yeah, we gave them some light to smoke their crack in the middle of the night was the joke.
So it didn't work, is what you're saying?
It worked. It just gave you some light to look at for people when you're out there at 2 in the morning yelling at them for being stupid.
Oh, so you can see what's going on.
I think Kent police liked us, man, and brought their calls down by at least 2%.
Good job.
Who are you? I'm Gladys Kravitz. I'm looking at you. Mop up aisle 1. I hate it when you just... Fuck, I punted my bong first thing in the morning. Mop up aisle 1. Son of a bitch.
I think maybe she's taking a nap.
Hell no, I got clean bong water now in my bong. I'm gonna take the bong head. It's almost like taking a number 2, or I should say leaving the number 2, turning around and flush the toilet and your glasses fall in the bowl. Right at that moment you come to a decision-making process. To a fish amount. And good morning, Paradise. How is your day going over there in this sunny, almost fall day?
Morning, Sky. Hey, the sun's coming out pretty good over here. Having a nice cup of coffee, you know. Relaxing. Just looking through a truck magazine right here. Parts and stuff, you know. What is it, the LMG, whatever it is, whatever, on here. But anyway, I'm looking through this tiny print on here. They use a magnifying glass just to look at. Got it so small. So I'm just relaxing, you know, looking through it and having some coffee and see what if I want to order any parts or not for the old truck, you know.
Oh yeah, I was just getting ready. What kind of parts and for what? What do you got going on?
Well, I'm just replacing old stuff that's rusty, maybe, you know, and just basically stuff that's wore out, you know, and the process of wearing out, and just replacing it with new, you know, like got the chrome thing going around the cap there on the back window. I need new little clips to hold them on, so they got it on here, and thinking about ordering those. They're pretty cheap.
Dollar store and super glue.
Yeah, that's a cheap way of doing it. But I'm going to do it the original way.
Roger, you got the invoice Cutter for that, right?
Yeah, truck from Cutter, yeah. It's a pretty good truck, too. It's straight, you know. Hardly any kind of dents on it. You know, it's pretty, really good shape. So, I'm going to just replace old parts that, you know, because I'm planning to keep this for years, you know.
Oh, yeah. Once you, neglect the, I got something going on out of my other eye over here. I'm looking out the side. Anyway, we were talking about your truck. Yeah, once you neglect maintenance, then once the little parts start falling off of them here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. You know, you got to remember, you know, you got to remember this, where, you know, the truck's always been sitting, you know, undercover, but still, you know, in the carport type thing, but still, you know, when it sits like that, and hardly ever drives it, you know what happens, you know. Now that I'm starting to use, I use it a lot, and what happens is, the more it gets used, the more stuff gets wore out because it sits so long.
I know, man. I know what you mean. I don't go anywhere, so the car sits there until the battery goes dead in my place.
Yeah. I put a newer, bigger battery for it, which I'm going to run extra lights and stuff, so I put one that has a bigger crank on it, too, you know. And last week I replaced the starter and the starter solenoid, too, because it went out. And it smoked like a pig, man. When I took, my friend of mine went in there and got it out for me because I couldn't get in there for some reason, you know. So he took it out and we looked at it. It's all rusty. Jeez. Wow, I've never seen a starter like that before. But it was time anyway.
Yeah, you got to replace that starter, or the battery, I mean, because, yeah, that usually kills the starter. So it goes hand in hand. You need a new battery so you don't kill the new starter kind of deal?
Yeah, so, you know, and the battery cables there, you know, the wiring, replace those too. The other ones were old, you know, you can see where it's getting kind of brittle, I guess, you know, so, you know, just make sure the connection's all right and cleaned up, you know, the bolts and stuff, so get a good connection there and stuff. But, yeah, I just, you know, got the carburetor rebuilt, and that was $80 for the kit, or something like that. But she's up and running, and So I was going to get a new carburetor, but no, this one's fine, 4-barrel, but works just fine. So there's other stuff I want to do to it. In the future, I'm going to replace the radiator to aluminum. They have a whole kit for that, and the shroud, and all that kind of stuff. This things here I'm going to replace, as they go. It looks old, and when I see, that kind of stuff, I say, that's going to go out eventually. Why not replace it anyway,
Yeah, Roger, did that got a spot for dual batteries?
Oh, yeah, there's room for that. On the other side, they, on the magazine, it shows another one for the other side of the truck there. One of those, what do you call those little plate things, whatever, when you set the battery on. They sell those new.
And has it got an isolator in there too?
I don't know.
If you're running dual batteries, you can run your big high-powered CB radio off one side, and the other side will be for the car or truck, electronics.
Well, yeah, I'm planning to pull the trailer and stuff, so I have some extra lights, some bigger fog lights up front and stuff, LED type, maybe just a little bar up front or something like that, just to running up the road at night,
Yeah, Roger. When I was a kid, there was another, he was like 2 classes ahead of me, so he had his own truck, short box Chevy pickup truck with a roll bar, light bar on it. He went and got 2 727 landing lights for the fucking roll bar. I tell you what, when people high-beamed him at night, he turned them lights on, it was daylight. People be swerving for the ditch.
Yeah, that's my second reason on that.
It was so gnarly. I think he had like 150 amp alternator in that thing. When he turned them landing lights on, the motor dropped down like 200 RPM.
Oh, yeah, that's another thing. I'm going to replace the alternator on that. It looks old, but get a bigger one for sure.
Oh, I thought you said you rebuilt the alternator in it.
No, I didn't rebuild the alternator. Where'd you get that at?
Oh, I misunderstood. You bought a kit and you put it in it. Rewind the tape.
Check, 1, 2.
Oh, Roger. Okay, yeah. You got a Ford, right?
Yeah, Ford F-150 Camper Special.
A Fomoco carburetor.
4-barrel carburetor, man. 8-foot bed truck. Exactly what I wanted. This is a truck that I can work, and still look.
Check, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, breaker, got down.
Some places are pretty tough. This V8, has that, C51 in it, and so, it's a lot better to work on. The newer trucks, you can't get your hands in it. You got to move stuff out of the way, and that just takes a long time, and the right tools.
Oh yeah, they put the parts out there on the floor, right, of the manufacturer, and then they go, all right, let's see where we can put this the hardest to get to. It's engineered, man, so they got to take it to the dealer.
Yeah, and a lot of new technology on new engines and stuff, man. It's just, you can't work on it yourself anymore. At least I can't, anyway.
I know, I'm code readers, and I'm like, where do you set the dwell at? Shut up, Sky.
Yeah. Like on my SUV, I have a little electronic, I can't remember what it's called. I plug that in, and it tells me what's going on. I got that from my wife's brother. He worked in a mechanic shop for 30 years, and so, yeah. You borrow it, actually. No, I still got it. No, he gave it to me finally. Yes, right, yeah. So I got it. And when you plug that thing in, it tells you everything, and anything going on, it tells you it's, just things that go on well, you need to replace or something, and I go, really?
Yeah, I know. Some manufacturers have their vehicles set up so that if you're coming up close to service, like an oil change, something simple like that, the car will tell you that you're near a dealership and service is just about ready to be done, I guess it tells your phone to tell you something about your truck, your car needing service because it said so.
Yeah, mine's set up that way on my SUV, but I disengaged it, in the computer on the menu there on the car, so I took away a lot of the...
Check, check, rattle, rattle, check, check, 1, 2, 3.
Roger, that would have been my first question. Can it be turned off, and do you know that you're being tracked? That's the second part of the equation. That's the part that I don't like, is the tracking part.
Oh, yeah. I disengaged all that. Everything's turned off, so it acts like a regular car.
Roger, them swabs don't need to know where you're tooling around at, right?
Yeah, and plus the sensors for when people are, on my right side and left side, it tells me, it's just annoying sound, to me, and I had that thing turned off.
Blind spot indicator?
Yeah, I don't like those, man. I'm fine without it.
I know, I was just commenting to somebody the other day. Just think, our forefathers came over and covered wagons and oxen teams, and you're worried about your backup camera not working? Shut up. Go to bed.
My wife says, use the camera, you're backing up. And I'll use the mirrors. I'm good.
Man, it's just crazy how soft people have gotten. Well, that's cool. You can work on that truck. You don't have to worry about dragging it to the computer and having it sniffed out. I like them that way. Yeah, my Cabrio, 99. Fuck, it's like putting together, snap together Mattel toy,
Yeah. That's interesting too. My friend that I have a friend that I can go to his house shop over there, his big shop in the back, and he has a lift, so I'm going to take it in there in a couple of weeks or so and pull off the old trailer hitch and put a new one on in the back, and there's another one up front that's been welded on and stuff, so he's going to torch that off, and so, I'm going to put a kit up front and put the same thing, trailer hitch up front, and be surprised how that thing works really well, when you have one at the front, and so get that done too. I mean, there's things I want to do, and also take it to muffler shop and put a exhaust system in it.
Roger. So a friend of the left, well, that would be my friend. And my grandpa had trailer hitch on the front of his J10 Jeep. And that's so slick. You can move shit around in the yard or actually, like, backing a boat down the ramp, but you're going forward, so much easier. It seems like you get a little better traction, too, in a slippery boat ramp.
Yeah. Sometimes, you have to figure how steep is that boat ramp. Is it gradually or goes down too steep? You don't want to go forward in a truck,
Well, when the tide's out, you got all the slime down there at the tail end of the ramp, and it can get away from you if the boat's a little heavier than the truck. Downhill, no brake.
Wow.
I think you can see wind tilt down there at the bottom, when the tide's out. So, must launch boat. So that was kind of cool. You just flip the truck around in the parking lot, and it's pretty cool. My grandpa was a genius. I love that, man.
But there was a double out there. Just sent by.
And then stood by because my 70-watt box was looking around. Grandpa was the first person to ever teach me about electricity.
For a vehicle or house?
In general, he built a generator and it was in the device in the shop, and he said, "Hey, come here, hang on to this wire." And he gave it a spin.
Hey, good morning, Sky.
Hey, I see you over there, Mickey T.
Hey, Mickey T.
And the generator worked because I went.
I guess Mickey T can't hear me.
Yeah, we're just getting our day started.
I hope he's drinking some coffee.
Mickey T, your paradise.
No, I can't hear him.
Oh, that's too bad.
You know, that sucks with the CB radio or any way of the RF. Sometimes you can hear somebody playing his dick, but they fucking can't hear you. Come on, man.
I know it.
That's where the low self-esteem comes in. You gotta push that in the back of your head. It's not me. That's not me.
You can't have that in 17, right?
On the CB radio.
On the radio in general, yeah.
People are always out there sandbagging, fishing for knowledge. Welcome to 17.
Really? Well, I'm thinking about washing the truck today.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that. I was gonna wash the car for Lisa and the truck for Sharon over there. So when Lisa goes see Shaggy, she'll have a clean ride to cruise around in. And the white truck will get all the dirt off the dirt road here. You know, that's the shitty part about living down the end of this road. You just detail your car, get it all nice. To turn around and drive down a fucking 2-mile dirt road. Damn it.
Oh, that's too bad.
I just about gave up on my car. My car was mint when I got it showroom. It's not worth it. Yeah, don't even bother. If you do, make sure the fucker's dry before you leave.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get out too much. I think it's been almost 2 weeks since I've even left the property. So I get people from the outside world coming here for me to be mean to. No, this ain't the state park. No, there's no beach access. And do you know you're lost?
I thought you were going to work these days.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I can't spell.
No? I'm probably have somebody mixed up with somebody else. What do you think?
I mean, not saying that I wouldn't mind part-time job right now. That'd be kind of swift. Like fire watch or part-time wrenching on cars or something. But, no, I ain't working right now.
You can get a job security guard, you know. There's plenty of those.
I'm a felon.
Oh, okay.
But I'm telling you, ex-criminal. Well, I guess it's like being an alcoholic. You're always criminal. Ask us how to guard the place. If you've been in the business, here's your weak point. This is where I'd get in at. You know that combination lock really ain't gonna work.
You would think the criminals would be the best security guards because they know the bad guys.
Well, you know all the angles of that part of the world, you know, and you lived it. Yeah, you know, that probably wouldn't be bad. I can't spell.
Yeah, I was a bad guy once.
But I do got 4 confirmed arrests under my belt. Yeah. One conviction, he's doing about 8 years, and Oklahoma County gave me a $240 check for that one.
Being a bad guy in the military, is that count?
Sure. That's the law was being broken. I walked into the 7-Eleven next to the fucking bar that I used to frequent in Federal Way, and there's 2 guys in there, I'm drunk. They're shoplifting from the Habib. No. That was an interesting moment for Federal Way cops when they got there.
Wow.
Drunk guy holding 2 fucking shoplifters with a Habib.
See, you know stuff. You could be a good security guard, don't you think?
Yeah, after that, you know, I had a Dodge Shadow with the driver's door bolted shut because it was broken. And it was convertible, railroad car. Well, after that moment with the 7-Eleven incident, Federal cops, they'd like, if they were driving the opposite direction, they'd fucking hit their blues, pointing at me as they're going by. You know, not to pull over or nothing, but, you know, the wink as they're going by. At the same time when Lolly's Bar and Grill had me running for mayor of Federal Way. Crazy.
$45-kilo bill, 2 pills, getting on down. Anyway, the power is going to go out. There's going to be no gate. Check back around 4 o'clock, and we should be back up and rolling. 45 kilo gone.